Hello friends, welcome to today's video. I'm excited to be back with a video and actually sit down and talk to you guys. I feel like it has been a while and I'm just kind of back with another video. A little bit random, but I am excited to talk about and share about this topic with you guys. And today I'm talking about some of my project pan updates. And to be honest, I kind of have not done any advertising or talking about it on any social media. I don't know, I probably should have, but surprise, here we are now. So if you're not sure what Project Pan is, it's a way that you are using up the products that you have, whether it be in whatever category. So a lot of times it is, for example, for me, a lot of my beauty products, because I like beauty products and I just have too many more than I need. And this is just a way that I have started doing this for myself. It has been a year now, I believe. I started this last year, kind of a little after the beginning of the year. So it has been a year already. And it was just really great. I've learned a few things. Maybe I can do this in another video if you're curious. But in today's videos, I just wanted to share the products that I have used up in this past year, a little over a year. And yeah, kind of say do I like these products? Do I not? Quick little reviews and just kind of share, because I think it's also very oddly satisfying for myself. And if you are yourself are doing a project pan, you know how satisfying it is to finish up a product and actually get it empty. It's just a very good feeling. And seeing a whole collection here, it feels nice. So I want to share with you. And if you, I don't know, I think Project Pan is just really cool. And I think it's a good response to, I think, a lot of the overconsumption. I myself am not an expert, right? I'm not a minimalist, but I think it is interesting to think about overconsumption and different elements of your life, because there's definitely, for me, again, I will speak for myself, I overconsume in a lot of other things. But I think starting that thinking and that dialogue with yourself and with others about, hey, what can I maybe stop consuming in or try to simplify? You guys know I talk a lot about that in my channel, about simplifying your life and just living simply. And what does that mean? Because there's so many different ways you can look at that. So anyway, before I go on 5 other different tangents, maybe those could be other video ideas. Today, I want to show you the products that I've used up. And yeah, so let's get into it. I'm going to try to pin my little microphone. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me okay. I feel like a journalist. It's so fun. All right. No particular order. I have stuff in here and stuff that didn't fit. That's all over here. So one of the first things that I used up, it has been a while, and I'm hoping to buy another one, because this is actually one of my favorite. It is from favorites. It's from the brand Misha. And this is a Korean, I don't know what you would call it. Call it Korean skincare, but it's a BB cream. I like that it has an SPF 42. I used up the whole thing. I have it in the color, the shade light beige, number 21. I really enjoy it because it's, if you're into lighter skincare, you don't want a super, just a lot of foundation, which I've kind of just gotten away from the last couple of years. I'm 35 years old. Not that, I'm getting super elderly, but my skin is also dry / sometimes combination. And so I like something a little bit more lighter and a little bit that's just lighter on my skin. I don't like that feeling of the foundation. I don't think anyone really does, to be honest, but I really do enjoy this. And this is very affordable. I mainly have access to it on Amazon, so that's how I bought it. I think it's between $10 to $15, depending on sales. But I am hoping to repurchase this once I finish some of my other ones. I definitely would recommend this. And my skin did not have any bad reactions or anything to it. Then this, sorry, I just have an empty jar. I'll put a picture. But this is one that is also one of my favorites. It is it's my favorite facial scrub ever that I've tried. So it is the Derma E, I think it's sea salt scrub. Again, I'll put a picture. It's the only scrub now that I've used. I've tried others, but it is a little bit pricey. But I only use the scrub once a week, and you don't need a lot. I love this scrub because it's not like, when I say scrub, we're not thinking like the 90s St. Ives chunks, right? We've all been there, done that. This is so finely milled that it's just like gentle, but yet just the right amount of exfoliant. My skin feels so good after. It has a good combination of the sea salt and oils, and it feels so good. Like my face just feels like it's just breathing like after I use it. So what I usually do is when Ulta is having different sales throughout the year, I buy, like when they have buy one, get one, 40% off, I'll buy 2 jars and they'll last me for the whole year or even more. So I used up 1 jar and I'm using my second jar right now in the shower. And I've just decided I'm just sticking with my favorite scrub. I don't know. I love this one. There's one other one that I like that's from a cure, I think is what it's called. And I do really enjoy that one, but this one is my favorite. This would also make a really great gift. So if you want to buy a gift for someone, a mom, anyone, yourself, so good. It's just a really good scrub. Then another thing that was a new discovery for me, and I'm actually on my second of this, because if I run out of a moisturizer, then I will get a new one, because moisturizer is something I really got to have. My skin gets really dry. But I tried this brand, Medicube. I know this is a popular brand. This is also a Korean skincare brand, and my skin for some reason just responds really well to Korean skincare. I've had good success. So this is the PDRN Pink Collagen Capsules, and mine is empty, so I don't have anything to show you. I'll try to put a picture on the screen, but it comes with these little like capsules, little balls of minerals like vitamins in there, and the pink one is really good for hydration because it has niacinamide. A lot of things with niacinamide go well with my skin. Again, I have really dry skin. So, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I already have a second bottle of this that I repurchased because I did really enjoy it. And it's not too expensive compared to a lot of skincare. I think this is like $15, $18. And they do sell this on Amazon, and Ulta also has it. So that's mainly where I get it, is from Ulta, because I can use my rewards, but it's really good. Then I also used this. This is a beef tallow. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll try to link things down below. Hopefully I do well at that, because sometimes I forget, but I'll try to link things down below if you're curious to try it out. This is from Meadow Bliss. It is a small brand on Amazon, and this was a beef tallow in the Citrus Breeze. This is my first and so far only bottle that I've tried of beef tallow, because again, I prefer to use more natural products and my skin is dry. I have to say, I did enjoy this. I thought it was really good on my skin. It did not make me break out or anything. I appreciate it. I think I like the Citrus Breeze because I don't know if I would really enjoy so much, or I don't think I would hate it, but just like the natural tallow smell. But I have to say the great thing about this too, because this was about, I think, $30 or so, and it seems like a small jar, but you do not need a lot to go. Like it can really go the distance. The only thing that I felt like with this, that sometimes it just took a little bit for my skin to soak in. But if I also use oils and other things, and it's kind of, it does take a little bit longer than I think like a regular moisturizer. But if you're new to kind of tallow and natural skincare, not that they're all the same, but I just found that it was kind of similar. So sometimes if I was like in a hurry to go to bed, I was like, I can't really put this on right now because it just takes, I don't want to lay it. Do you guys know what I mean? Like I didn't want to lay my pillow and have it all sticky. So usually I would just use this. And then if I had more time and I was up and about before bed, then I would use the beef tallow. I am curious to try some other scents and some other brands and see if there's any difference, but I did really enjoy it. So I would recommend it. Then this next one that I used up was the cleanser from La Roche-Posay, the gentle one. Again, I think this is one that I'm going to go back to. I'm currently using up a different cleanser. Like I had 2 other cleansers. I'm almost done with them. And then when I'm all out of cleansers, I'm going to go back to, I think, this La Roche-Posay. Again, I just really enjoy things that are unscented, really simple for my skin, that don't break me out. I know they have all different kinds for acne prone, and it works well for sensitive skin. This is the one for dry to extra dry skin, because again, I have dry skin. So I really am, I'm just going to go back to this. I'm going to buy another bottle of this once I use up the others. So for sure, I recommend it. Just very simple skincare, and I enjoy it. Then this next part was a shampoo that I actually used up. And it is from, is it Paul Mitchell? Why can't I think of? Yes, Paul Mitchell. And it was a tea tree shampoo. It's the anti-thing shampoo. I will say I'm not the expert on hair. I'm no Abby Young here at all on YouTube. And my hair is a little bit thinner. I always try to go for like volume, or if there's ways to help that. It's kind of thin, but it's also, it gets greasy quickly. So it's just weird combination. I will say, I don't know that I can say like, wow, made my hair so thick, but it did feel nice. It was a tea tree scent, kind of made my scalp feel tingly and clean. I did have pretty good like volume afterwards, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, forever. Do you know what I mean? So I thought it was good. I just had this to use up. I don't know that I will particularly seek it out. I will say that it has a really nice scent. I did really enjoy that kind of tea tree herbal scent for myself personally. So I thought it was good, but not anything that I'm like wowed by. Then the next thing that I finally used up, this took forever, I think over a year, is this Tree Hut shave oil. Now I will say as a shave oil, it worked really well. It was smooth on my skin. I'm not exactly like, I don't shave super often because I'm not exactly like, I have really, really thin like hairs on my leg and stuff. So I don't need to shave super often. But it did work really well. The only thing that, this could be good or bad depending, is it does, like, it's very scented because it is Tree Hut. So if you really like the scents, like, you will probably love that. To me, I'm not always a fan of super scented stuff. So because it was on my legs and stuff, it didn't bother me too much, but I just feel like it was a bit strong. So like, yeah, you can still smell it. To me, it's just kind of like an artificial smell. So I was not a really big fan of that. So I don't think that I would be repurchasing it just because of the smell. And I'm trying to just use conditioners that I have as, shave oils, because I think they'll do the same thing and I got to use those up. So good, but also if you're sensitive to smells, then I would pass on this because it's very strong. And the next thing that I had to use up and that I did was this dry shampoo from Eva NYC. And I think it was okay. The one thing, again, I am kind of picky. I did not like the smell of this. I actually usually with this brand have used some good products from them. I thought I did a pretty good job of absorbing oil. I don't think it's the best that I've used out there. It was okay, but the smell bothered me. So towards the end, I just did not want to use it because of the smell, but I was just using it up because I wanted to. So, and I'm trying to move away as well from like the aerosol cans. And so, yeah, I don't know. If you guys have used any of these products, let me know your feedback. Again, everybody's so different, and depending on the hair and stuff. So, but it did work okay. It's just the smell bothered me. So I will not be repurchasing it just because of the smell alone for me personally. Then this was kind of exciting. I don't know if you can tell, but I know there's a little bit, but I can't get it out. So I'm counting it. But it is this Buxom lip gloss. And actually Buxom is one of my favorite lip glosses. I discovered them like a few years ago now, 4 or 5 years ago, their lip glosses, and I just really like them, especially the like plumping ones. I feel like it's the perfect combination of plumping where I don't feel like my mouth is on fire, but it's like that cool tingly. And I really like actually the small, I bought this a couple of Christmases ago when they have like their winter sets, and I think it's a really good value and the variety. And so yeah, I actually used up this entire lip gloss, which was wild to me, but I still have a few of the others that I'm working through. But I definitely would recommend the Buxom, especially like I said, if you get like the holiday sets at Ulta, and I think Sephora has them as well. I think it's a good way to get variety and not have the huge like giant lip glosses and actually go through the product. So I definitely would recommend this shade. I really enjoyed. It was called Kimberly, and yeah, I really like it. So I'm hopefully going to go through the others as well. Then this is also a favorite of mine that I think this is maybe my third jar, fourth maybe, and I have already a replacement that I'm using, but it is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And I particularly enjoy the one that is actually in the jar, just because I know they came out with one because I think some people didn't like that it's in the jar and scooping it out. For some reason, I find that the jar one just works better for me. It actually does a great job of, I do have kind of larger pores, and I just find it, especially for like special events and stuff, it just does a really good job of actually like filling and smoothing out my pores. And like I said, it's very affordable as well. I think it's like $9, $10. It lasts me a while. I haven't had no reactions to it. It doesn't have really any crazy smell or anything. Yeah, and it just, yeah, I've really enjoyed it. So you will see I am a creature of habit because I just get overwhelmed by so much of everything that's out there. So if I find a product that I really, really enjoy, I most likely will repurchase it. So like I said, I would recommend this. I really like it. Then I tried a leave-in kind of detangler conditioner spray. This was one, it's from Husk. I don't know this brand, but it is a coconut oil. It says it's clean beauty. It's mainly made with coconut oil, and this is a 5-in-1 leave-in spray. I mainly use this also for my daughter. My daughter has thick hair. It gets tangled. She has a lot thicker hair than I do. And so for her, for sure, I think it did a great job with detangling because I would just like spray this on her like knots in her hair and it would detangle really well. Again, I did not think, I'm picky about smells, you guys will notice. This is not the worst, but it has, I don't know how to explain it. I don't hate coconut, and this is coconut oil. So you're like, duh, Tanya, what were you thinking? But I don't know. Over time, something about the smell just kind of bothered me. It's not horrible, but it just, I don't know, it bothered me and it was not my favorite smell. It's not the worst. I still used it up. It was good. So it says that it's supposed to detangle, hydrate, soften, control frizz, and provide thermal protection. So overall, I think it's great. It's pretty affordable. I think I found this at Walmart, I want to say. So not bad. I just think, again, I think maybe I got used, I don't know, something about the smell just bothered me and I tried something different, but I think it works pretty well if you're looking for just an easy, pretty affordable detangler and things like that. I think that you will like this one as well. This here is actually a product that I did not finish, but I am getting rid of it. I thought I would just include it because it's really old and expired. And I was like, this is the Ulta Matte Eye Primer in Nude. This is actually a pretty good eye primer. It felt a little bit cakey and thick to me. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's expired, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. But actually, that's from the Ulta brand. Like I said, I think it's a pretty good eyeline or eye primer. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, but I don't feel like I use specific like an eye primer on its own. But it did a really great job of covering, like if you have any veins and things like that on your face. This does a really good job with that. It's just, again, this is really old, so I'm getting rid of it because I did not want to put that near my eyeballs and have anything go wrong. Then this, you can see mainly a lot of moisturizers because, again, dry skin, I use a lot of moisturizer. So this is a moisturizer that is also a favorite of mine, but I think this is the, woo! Oh my Lord. This, I think, is like my 4th or 5th jar. There's something about this that, again, I wish that it had a little bit less of a smell. It's not bad, but I love the thickness of this. So what I do is I'll put some in my hand and I'll put castor oil because I use castor oil as part of my moisturizer. It's so good. I think that I will eventually, towards around wintertime, go back to this because I just find this has a thickness that the Korean one does not. And there's something about it that's really good. So I just keep coming back to this and really liking it. It is a little bit pricier, but again, I mainly just use one moisturizer for like a long time and it's just really good. And if you can find it on a sale, I've had good success. So I like this one. For sure, I think I'll be repurchasing that one. This one, I got it as a little sample. It's from IT Cosmetics again, but it's their like skin transforming pillow cream. I didn't really understand what exactly was trying to be different from this to this because I'm like, why wouldn't I just use this at night? Like I didn't understand. Maybe I didn't get the marketing. I don't know. I just had a sample, so I used it up, but it kind of had more of like a lavender smell. Maybe that was part of it because it was specifically nighttime, but I was like, I feel like that's just kind of marketing. I was like, no. And to me, it did not feel as moisturizing as this one. So honestly, I would just buy the original over whatever this blue one was. So I am not going to be repurchasing this at all. Then another hair detangler. If you see, we need a lot of detanglers again with my daughter's hair. But I tried this L'Oreal Elvive. So I've really kind of been curious about this L'Oreal Elvive line. And this is part of their Dream Length, and this is like the heat, what is it? It's like a bunch of things in one, but it's leave-in and a heat protectant. I like to have heat protectants like with leave-in spray because I don't want to have multiple products. So I did use this when I would sometimes straighten or curl my hair, things like that. So I think it did a good job. I don't know. I felt like my hair didn't get super frizzy from it. Again, it did detangle really well. I used this for my daughter's hair. So, and the smell on this was not too bad. I find that the smell is not too bad with this one, like the L'Oreal products. So it kind of has like a little bit of like that salon smell, I guess. But I thought this was pretty good, and I think I would repurchase it again. It's just nice also because I have access to this near me. I live, as you guys, some of you may know, I live in the middle of the country, and so I really only have either ordering online from Amazon or like I have a Walmart. That's what's close to me. So it's nice to be able to find some of this stuff without having to order everything online. I'm going to try to go fast. Yeah. Oh, here we go. See, here's another Derma E. This is that, what is it? Microdermabrasion scrub. Citrus blend, dead sea salt, and jojoba oil. 15 out of 10. There we go. You see another jar. So that should tell you something that I actually have 2 of a product. I love that product. Then the thing that I used, oh, it's been a while. I don't even remember now, but I used, oh yes, detangling. I did really enjoy it. So this is the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. And I thought that this did a really good job of smoothing my hair. Now, this is a pricey product. This is the problem, right? I like Living, I wish I could smell it. Can get it. And it did have, I think out of all, this is my favorite smell. As you guys know, you can tell I'm picky about smells. But this actually smelled the best out of all the hair products. I think that it did do a really good job. I think once I finished all my detangling sprays, I would maybe go back to this. But I do really like the stuff that I've tried from Living Proof, but it is, again, it's pricey. And it's, yeah, I totally agree with what this says. It says it's light, featherweight leave-in, delivers more than just instant boost of hydration, smooth shine conditioning. I definitely agree that it does feel lightweight. So for someone like me who has thin hair, I don't want to weigh it down and have it look greasy again. This did not do that. So I liked this. Then another, ooh, I forgot that I had this. This one was also pretty good. This was a 4-in-1 prep spray for your hair. Again, detangling, heat protectant, all that good stuff. And it's from IGK. I got this as a little birthday gift from, I think it was Sephora. I thought this was also pretty good. I liked it. Again, this is a more expensive brand. So I don't think that I thought it was good. I think that this was a little bit better, but I don't feel like I'm going to run out and look for this specific, product, but I thought it was pretty good. Then actually a perfume that I used up was from Dossier. And if you know, they do a lot of kind of like dupes of perfumes or inspired by other brands. And this is one of my favorite perfumes, and I guess would be kind of my signature perfume is the, of course why can't I think of the name? Oh, the Versace pink, whatever one. Again, I'll put a picture. This is just a perfume that was given to me when I was like in high school by a family, and that just kind of, like certain perfumes just stick in your head. That's kind of my signature perfume. I have another bottle of this, and so I remember I had purchased this as well because the Fruity Magnolia is kind of that version, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I like it. I will say I don't think it lasts as long, obviously, I think, as the original, but it definitely is a lot more affordable as well. And I do think it's a very pleasant smell. I think I have a couple other Dossier perfumes. I know that now they are sold at Walmart as well, and I think even on Amazon, but I personally really do enjoy it. And I think it's a great way to try a perfume without paying like hundreds of dollars, and they're still really nice and good quality, and I really do enjoy it. So I used up that one. I used up this this mascara, which you can't even really see what it is, but it is the ColourPop Act Natural in Brown. I really enjoy this. I think I will be going back to this because I ended up using up this whole mascara, so I bought a different one that is like a different brown mascara, I think from L'Oreal, and I honestly was disappointed. That one was more money, and I was expecting so much from it, and it was not as good as this. So I like this one because I think it just has a little bit, I don't know, it's more affordable. It's a good kind of brown shade, but it did a great job with my eyelashes. Again, just like it says, act natural. I felt like it was dramatic enough that you know, kind of improved my eyelash situation, but it wasn't so obnoxious where it was like clumpy or anything like that. And I really enjoyed it. I felt like it lasted a long time. It wasn't too wet of a formula. So I think I will again go back to this once I use up some of my other mascaras. Then this is another product that was like a little gift, but I wanted to use it up, and it is the Laneige, what is it called? Water Sleepy Mask. I know they're mainly known for their lip products, which I have one of those I'm using up as well. Again, I think in my head, I compare everything to like this kind of moisture level, right? So to me, this was a little bit more to this, because I think this is also Korean skincare if I'm not mistaken, but it's okay. It's meant to be, I guess, for like nighttime moisturizing, but it wasn't like a wow to me. It wasn't bad. I didn't have any reactions. I thought it was great on my skin. It's just, I don't think I'm going to run out and repurchase a full size product. So it's okay, but it's a little bit more of a gel moisturizer than a cream one. Then I finished up an oil. This is the other brand, Cure. This is the brand that makes my other favorite scrub. They have a really good scrub that I love. But this one was just a glowing serum, and it's just, what was in this? Oh yeah, it was just argan oil, pumpkin oil, and cranberry oil. And it's just, I love a good oil. I feel like my face just responds well to oils. And so I just had this for a while, and I finally used it up. I thought it was really good. Again, like I think I would be curious to try more. I just have so many more that I need to get through of my other skincare products. But Cure, I really like their brand, and I for sure would recommend. I think they have really good quality, really good ingredients. It's not too bad of a price. And I just think, yeah, I like their company and I like what they do, and I would for sure recommend their brand. Then I saved a few, I don't know if you'd be curious, I saved a few little perfume things, which is so wild to me because I'm so picky about smells, right? But yet I still really also love perfume. It's a weird juxtaposition. I myself think about this all the time. Like, Tanya, you go like fragrance free for everything else, but then you also still love perfume. I don't know. I can't make it make sense, but I love a good perfume. And these are ones that I've tried. There's a couple in here. Is there one? No, there's one particularly that I really would like to have a full size of. It is pricey, but I would like it maybe for my birthday. There's ones that I have. So this one, I can't really, it's not really much to see. So I'll tell you and I'll put a picture up. But this one is a Marc Jacobs Daisy. I actually have this perfume. I think it's really fun. I think it's kind of a fresh scent. I tend to prefer fresh, somewhat floral scents. I thought this was really good. Like I said, I have a bottle of this already. I don't know that I would run out and just immediately repurchase it as soon as it was out, but it's a really nice, fresh scent that I really do enjoy with a hint of floral, not too much. I thought was really good. Then, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, the Coach Floral. I thought that one was really good too. I also have had good luck with Coach perfumes as well. Again, I wish they were a little bit longer lasting, but they are really good ones. I forget there's another one that I've tried that I've had good luck, and a lot of other ones that I've smelled. So this is the floral one. I think I would enjoy this one. I don't know, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need it, but it was a really good one. Then this is the one that I really want to get because I remember it was one of those things where I tried it and I was like, oh, I couldn't stop wearing it. And it is the Lake and Sky perfume 1111. Now this is pricey, at least for me. I know there's some perfumes that are hundreds of dollars. I think this one's like 100 something. So it's pretty pricey, and I definitely don't need perfume right now. I still need to use up my other perfume, but it smells so good. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just a very, I don't know how to, but it's just really good, like a fresh perfume. There's something about between this and my brain and my nose that like, I love this. I just loved smelling it, and I just wanted to wear more of it. So this is one for sure that I want to one day buy a full size of. And then this one I already have actually, I think, yeah, I never know how to say this, the Lancome perfume, the Idole Le Parfum, the original. I have this one. I really enjoy it. I actually like a lot of the Lancome perfumes, like within the Idole or whatever line. I think they're done pretty well, and they actually have pretty good lasting power. I feel like, at least on my clothes when I put it on, I've had good luck, so I would recommend this one. And then, oh yeah, this is one where I was like, So this is the Libra perfume. I know that this one, like a lot of people, it's okay. A lot of people, I know that this is like a hardcore favorite. This one is a little bit more vanilla. I'm not a huge vanilla fan. This was definitely different from what I normally wear, and I liked it, but I think it's more for me. I kind of think it was more like evening maybe. It just wasn't my hardcore favorite. I'm more personally like a fresh perfume kind of scent, but it was pretty good. I just don't know that I would buy a full-size bottle of this. Then kind of really random, nothing too crazy. It's just a little tiny sample of a MAC Fresh Canvas Cleanser. Just used it up. Again, I'm not going to go to this. I think it was too strongly scented. I did not like it. Or I don't know, something about the scent bothered me. And also, again, I just like the La Roche-Posay. So I used it up, but will not be purchasing another one. Then I also used up, because I'm trying to get through all my little samples as well, I used up this from MetaHeal, which I was excited. It's a Vitamine Brightening Pad. It's hard because it's just a little sample. I will just say it felt nice on my skin. I didn't have any reactions to it. It's just hard to tell from one little pad, you know, like any progress or anything like that. So anyway, but I did use it up. I do like that it's a Korean skincare because I've heard of this brand. I would be curious to try it out, but not right now because I'm still using up all my projects or other products for Project Pan. And then the last couple things, and I actually don't have all of them because I realized I was like, oh crap, I haven't been saving them. But I saved a few essential oils that I have used up. I actually should have like 3 or 4 more bottles, but I forgot to save them. So I mainly use Simply Earth essential oils. I really love their products. I love the company. They are affordable. I think they're just as good quality as like Young Living. These were given to me by some people. So like I'm using them up. I'm not going to waste them, but I don't buy from Young Living, or is it doTERRA, I think is that the other brand? I forget what it's called. I really like this brand. I think that they have really good quality essential oils that are third-party tested. They also are really great because 13% of their profits go to help end sex trafficking and human trafficking around the world with different organizations. You're able to kind of see how that all works on their website. They just have really good customer service. They're a smaller kind of company. And yeah, it's not an MLM. They have a wholesale program, which I'm actually part of, where I buy them for a wholesale price. To be honest, mainly for myself, just because I buy so many and I use them because, again, I'm particular about smells. I have a harder time with like candles or like air sanitizer kind of things. So I do like to use essential oils mainly for the aromatherapy, like around our house and different smells, for some different things as well. I did want to point out that they recently came out with fragrance oils, which are specifically not for like therapeutic things like, you know, tea tree or frankincense on your skin, but specifically just for a natural fragrance kind of blend. So if you're wanting, like I use them in little diffusers around my house. But yeah, I don't know, just putting it out there. If you've never checked out their brand, you don't need to buy it through like a person, you know, you can just buy it through the brand. So I'll have their information down below, but they are my favorite. I will continue to use them. I have used them for years. They have really fun essential oil like kits and boxes and all kinds of stuff if you want to check it out. But yeah, I really like their oils, and they're a lot more affordable than a lot of the Young Living. Not that I'm not saying that they're a bad quality. I don't want to get into like a whole debate, but I just think if you also want the quality and the affordability as well, check out Simply Earth. So do with that information what you will, but I really love their oils and will continue using them. So that is everything that I have for my empties. If you're curious to kind of see more videos about my Project Pan process, or if you have any questions, otherwise, I just hope maybe you enjoyed seeing what I used up. I'd love to see other Project Pans. Let me know if you are doing one. How has yours been going? And yeah, I'm hoping to do a video kind of talking about what I've learned so far from the Project Pan process. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.